Hello students, good morning to all of you. The students of class 10, in last week I have already taught you very important chapter, heating effect of electric current, Joule heating, and yesterday I explained about electric power and electrical energy. Today you will learn the power rating of electrical device. Very important topic, power rating of electrical devices. Electrical devices or the appliances, generally the domestic electrical appliances, domestic electrical appliances, whatever we use in our houses, electrical bulb, electric toaster, room heater, geyser, electric iron. These are the appliances generally used in our houses. My dear students, all these appliances, the electric bulb, room heater, geyser, electric iron, electric toaster and so on. All these appliances work on the heating effect of current, as you have already studied, or the Joule's effect of current. Joule's heat or the heating effect of current you have already studied. So all these appliances work on heating effect of current. And they are rated in terms of voltage and wattage. You have seen the electric bulb. The voltage and wattage are written here. Generally, in India, its voltage is either 220 to 230 ranging, and voltage is 220 to 30, and the wattage is 100 watts. Generally on bulb it is written 220, 100. What does it mean? This is called the rate in terms of voltage and wattage. As you know that the coils in these devices, you have seen the coils in a electric light bulb, which is made up of tungsten, and as you know, the melting point of tungsten is 3422 degrees Celsius. Reaching up to that temperature, the tungsten will be melted. But before reaching up to that melting point of tungsten, the bulbs start to glow. So, such heating devices, this tungsten, whatever is used in our bulb, in heaters, whatever heater is used for domestic purpose, the nichrome coil is used. And nichrome, what is nichrome? Nichrome is an alloy. And this nichrome is made up of nickel, chromium, manganese and iron. 4 constituent metals. Nichrome is made up of all these 4 constituent metals. So these devices, heating devices, when current passes through them, the coil is heated, and when heat is generated, the bulbs start to glow. The nichrome will also provide us heat as the form of a heater for cooking or heating milk or tea or preparation of tea. We use the heater. Generally, the potential difference applied to the electrical appliances is the same as that of mains. What is mains? the place where the supply of electricity to a building starts, that is the mains. Sometimes we used to say switch off the mains. That mains means the place where the supply of electricity starts to the building. So here generally the potential difference to the electrical appliances is the same as that of mains, and that is 220 to 230 volt ranging, 220 to 230 volt in India particularly, in our country. But in United States of America, in Canada, it is only 110 in USA and Canada. Anyway, the weightage of the electrical appliances is the rate at which it consumes electrical energy under the rated voltage. And what is that rated voltage? Example, a bulb rated to 2000 W. It means the potential difference is 220 and the weightage is 100 watt. This consumes this bulb or any electrical devices rated 220 100 watt. It consumes 100 joule per second. When such appliance start to work, this appliance consumes 100 joule per second, and this is when the potential difference of 120 is applied across such appliances. So the value of voltage and power, of an electrical appliance is together known as power rating. Whatever the topic, what is power rating? The power rating is the value of voltage and power of an electrical appliance together is known as power rating. This is the definition of power rating. It is defined as the value of voltage and power of an electrical appliance or electrical devices together is known as power rating. Now, the resistance, we have already studied about resistance. The resistance of an electrical appliance, it can be calculated from its power rating. Power rating, this one is the power rating. How can it be calculated? Suppose an electrical appliance, suppose it's a lamp. So suppose an electrical lamp rated 100 W, 220 volt. So 100 wattage and 220 voltage. Then what will be its resistance? Its resistance can be found using this formula. Expression R is equal to V square by P. Whether here V is the 220, right, 220. V square, so 220 square divided by P. P, that is the power. It is 100 wattage. So right here 100. So 220 whole square is equal to 220 to 220. What do we get? It is 48,400. If we multiply 220 to 220, get 48,400 divided by 100. Cancelling both the zero, we get this value 484. It's the ohm, because the unit of resistance is ohm. Now, one more thing. Similarly, this maximum safe current, whatever current can save the appliance from damaging. Sometimes high voltage passing through the appliances, it will be damaged. Therefore, maximum safe current, the appliance can be measured? It is the expression I is equal to P by V, where I is the current and the P, it is the power. That is here 100 W, 100 wattage, that is the power, divided by V, that is the potential difference. So rating 100 watt and 220 voltage, we shall apply here. The value of P is equal to 100, that is wattage P is equal to 100. V, it is the voltage 220. So cancelling 0, 0, 5 to the 10, 11 to the 22. We get 5 by 11. 5 by 11. Divide 5 by 11. What we get? Decimal 0, 11, 4 ja 44, and get 6, down 6, again 0, 5, 11 ja 55, and 5 remainder. So we get 0.45. What is this? This 0.45. It is the ampere, because we have find out the current. So the current flows to the appliance, it is 0.45. If more than 0.45 ampere, that is exceeds this value, the electrical appliance will be damaged. So this is the safe current. This is the safe current. The electrical lamp, any electrical appliance will fuse or damage if the current exceeds this value. Therefore, this numerical I is equal to P by V using this formula. One, that is the appliance maximum safe current. While you will calculate, you use this formula I is equal to P by V, and the resistance can be calculated by this formula R is equal to V square by T. Here V is the voltage to 20 volt, and P is the power, that is wattage, that is 100, and we got it 484 ohm. So these are the expressions. But students, one more thing was left. It is regarding unit of electric energy. What is this unit of electric energy? As you know, that electrical energy consumed in a circuit, whatever electrical energy consumed in a circuit, it is measured in kilowatt. It is measured in kilowatt hour and written in the form kWh. And this kilowatt hour is also termed as unit. This kilowatt hour is also termed as unit. Whenever we calculate the all over the year round or the all over the month, whatever the cost of energy we have consumed, this can be calculated with a formula I have written here. But what is kilowatt hour? Kilowatt hour is defined as the amount of electric energy consumed when a device of power of 1 kilowatt is used for 1 hour, and this is known as kilowatt hour. Again I repeat, kilowatt hour is defined as the amount of electric energy consumed when a device of power of 1 kilowatt is used for 1 hour. And kilowatt hour is related to joule. I have written here, and it is shown here 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 kilowatt into 1 hour. That is 1000 into 60 into 60. It is 1000 joule per second into 36,000 second. It is written in the form 3.6 into 10 to the 6 joule. So 1 kilowatt is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. And the formula by which it is calculated, cost is equal to power, that is W, into T, that is hour, divided by 1000 into cost of 1 unit.